The earlier in the next morning we came after car washes. Before this is absolutely a preview. We cannot pass a truck as well. As we look onto the all the way upside here. Hearing a tractor going on the left side of the road. Now I can't believe that that wasn't going to be going to just 65 miles an hour. We just rigged up the truck. And we just going to be trying to overtake the truck. As before, that doesn't matter, that we're going to be going on here. It's the early morning around here because somebody despawns around here. As you can see in the chat filter, that doesn't going to be making any such longer as well. Now, it's pretty something is going to be very early, and let's just do for some kind of a racetrack off-roading like we said there. As we just try to do many more things as well, we came up into the next morning. Because maybe later we're going to be going on to the racetrack and some other kinds of else. What we will doing about this. Now let's just going to be trying to get ourselves for off-roading another time. Because this is where we're going to be going on to the second time of off-roading. And because we're the last videos that were the last video for around here. So the last video that I just recently uploaded is we're going to be going for the off-road madness out there as we just came by into some kind of other hidden like these things. We're not going to go straight over here. We're just going to be going down. Now let's just try to get up here seriously, and probably I think this is some kind of the last time. We went there for this in the last time as well. The last time that we get here, we're just going to be doing for some kind of off-road like this. But now, this is the second or the third time all the way for up here. And probably, it's been for such a long decade since I missed off-roading. So, it looks like we're just going to be taking all the way up here. As we cannot able to get around here, just slow down and try to slam on the brakes. And then, not to this one as well. We pretty think we're just going to be keep on carefully around for many more decades and reasons. While we was on the jump, and we still going to be getting from. And keep on off-roading means it's going to be taking for a very such longer as well. This is where some kind of park is going to be going up here. Instead, I just literally seeing for this some kind of mountain. Now we just continue going off-road straight down and headed all the way to the camp, but screwing the stop sign as well. Still, we never get caught as well. Probably, if there must be a police update in American Plains Mudding, we're just going to be going into the campsite and find some tents whatsoever. Now we're just literally hitting the fourth gear, and we're gonna be hurry as fast as possible before it's going to be too late in the dark. Before then, I was actually started to get a little bit worried somehow. And let's get right into the camp, but maybe next time also. I never should be able to go around here before I'm just currently using for this off-road vehicle instead of the SUVs. So we're going to be doing another time as well. We didn't make an absolutely one reverse things as well. We're going to slam the emergency brakes around here. So we're just going to be hold to press P. That is absolutely using for some kind of a parking brakes as well. As we might be able to see the dark, we're just going to be eventually turning all two sides of on like these days as well. And we're just going to be still to keep on pushing further around here while I was in a hurry. And it's not going to be making for such a very hard time or bad time of this, like the Vanos Gaming, like this one side. I'm just going to be going for around into the park where some kind of off-road vehicles have parked their sides and enjoy the park. Around here, I just slightly going down so fast before it hits around into the tunnel. Let's go on to the turn onto the headlights on. And what we'll see, it was hidden. So, this is where you lead into the camp. But I guess we're gonna be going here. And guess what? This is not the part that I'm just gonna be doing a wait around here. This is where we're gonna be doing for setting up some camp admin uses only, and probably it's not gonna be making so much sense at all, because since then, and that the last part that I just literally did here, I immediately turning off the headlights off, and we're gonna be headed out all the way into this some kind of an off-roading madness around here for the off-roading test. The off-roading test 4 and 5, or the campsite, have just completed. What was next, and we're just gonna be trying to do. So we're just completely went back into this only one thing. And because since I didn't keep on running all the way on out here before, that doesn't gonna be making matters even worse. Now let's go on to your left, and this is some kind of a racetrack map as well. The off-roading racetrack is absolutely pretty insanely fun for some kind of people as well. As we're just gonna be going on to this one, when final lap should be gonna be going on to your left, that will lead into the finish line going up here. This is some kind of the off-roading circuit, which is ridiculously only one thing that we can trust. The American Plains mudding is somewhere that can give us some kind of a little bit one thing. The off-roading, this racing map is not going to be a racing map like this thing. This is not just a racing map as well, that I already said for in 2 times. And probably I feel something very stressful around what is going on. I'm currently using for this off-road truck, committed it around here for this off-roading trials around here, except muds around here. Let's get into the harder ways. I don't really think we're just gonna be hitting it around from the gear number 1 to gear 2. I might gonna be going this way as well. And despite this is gonna be too dangerous around here, so let's do another attempt. And it's not going to be very such as an easy way. And so that should be able to turn back. So I never despite it's going to be going all the way here. So unfortunately we cannot able to do many attempts as possible, because this is too dangerous around here, and because due to this update that can be slightly extremely more dangerous. I don't really think this is going to be a complete dangerous situation around here onto this new map. And because of the map changes, it is going to be pretty wild out here. Oh dear, we just eventually flipped over and failed for this test. This is where I cannot actually going to be going into. Oh dear, it's just going to be some waste of time. And I have completely stuck onto that mountain. So let's just turn off the engine and stomp the vehicle down. And oh dear, we cannot able to just push the truck down. I think it's stuck. Oh well, I guess I might able to end of this video anyways. So, but probably since we failed, I cannot believe that shouldn't able to go back into the track as well. So we're just completely stuck. And there we go. But looks like we just still managed to get completely stuck out there. Finally, we're completely free to go. And made it all the way into the top. Finally, this is where I believe some kind of an off-road masters like these ones. I feel I'm pretty such as a master, but such as more better than the Toyota 4Runner. Silverado just likely perfect around here. And before I just gonna be discarded, jump all the way off right here. And stick the landing down here and literally get crashed myself. Now, back into the racetrack before we're gonna be exiting this out. I'm pretty not sure that we're gonna be going to win or completed a race around here. Because despite going on to that mountain course, it's gotta be exactly how worse it was. And let's just cause the vehicle to be dirty again. Now, because of the only one last thing to do this video has gotten 20 minutes of off-roading madness around it. And of course, it's gonna be taking for very much longer as well. Finally, we decided to get all the way out of the off-road selection. And then the next one will be exactly this. As we're just gonna be trying to go onto your right, this contains muds everywhere out there. It's completely some kind of a dirt rally course, because despite saying for these beautiful things as well, we're just gonna be went right there into the second gear. Mud trucks is gonna be only by using this thing as well. So made it all through here fast. And then some kind of things that just, well, probably there must be a mud selections out there. And I'm gonna be still using a fourth gear. If I just see mud, there's mud out there. We just continue to get off-roading after we scenery for this out. This is where I just literally saw when I was on the road. On off-road, there must be containing muds around here. So I just try to avoid them. And because they're way too long and probably it's crazy out here. Now, let's just gonna be getting out of here, and probably we're just gonna be head on to the right. There must be a tree branch, and completely stuck on the tree branch as well. So, we're gonna be pushing the vehicle all the way out of here. As we can, despite seeing this. This is pretty not tough though. Now, I have completely stuck all the way down here. I think we're just gonna be making somewhere help. I accidentally making too close because this story isn't going to be made somewhere as well. So let's just despawn one car here. And then pretty much good away. So let's just continue around here. We're not retrying for this one because next time we're gonna be doing this again. Because I make sure I just literally come back. And there's the mud, I guess. I'm trying to avoid things to be so dirty as well. And I cannot believe this is the river of mud outside of the off-roading community as well. So let's just gonna be step away of these off-roading madness as well. So my front tires, all the tires have just gone dirty. And then the big muds of a lake of mud as well. I think the vehicle is completely dirty. I don't really think. Let's just get it out of here and wash this vehicle off of it. So probably this is gonna be the end of this video, where I just literally try to start this out because failed on the final corner. And finally we did it, by the way. I cannot believe this off-road madness was pretty insane. I cannot believe this is going to be literally very much. But the next video will be for the American off-roading, like I said. Off-roading things were pretty smart for me, and I forgot to wash my truck off. And despite we're going to be the end of this video. Now, I hopefully enjoy of today's video, because probably it's a crazy, some kind of an off-roading menace as well. Blue off-road trucks. And there must be another trial. And the end of the road has come. And we cannot able to do this again because that is the end of the video, I guess. I'm pretty such as to do so. If you like to enjoy of today's video, considering like and subscribe and click the bell. And because hearing some kind of loud off-roading vehicles and semi-trucks is probably gone too far and turning off the engine as well. Thanks for watching and for all your support. And I'm gonna be signing off as well until for the next off-roading couple of weeks. We'll be see you all mini lads and the off-roading geeks all later.